Hey everyone, old school from WhatTheBuck.net. I'm an idiot and left my tripod in the media room, so I'm live from the Hillsboro Hooters out here in Tampa after day one of training camp, doing a little bit of a live stream. I'm going to do a couple of little videos for you guys today and let you know what I saw today in camp. First day of camp, it was great. It was like Christmas. A lot of us in the media room were having that conversation because for a number of the folks in there, this is like Christmas outside of December. Great crowds out there. I think the Bucs did a good job, as always, putting together the training camp experience for folks. But when it came down to the play on the field, you know, it was interesting to get a chance to see what Coach Cutter's camp is going to be like. First and foremost, I want to say that the camp was very good pace, which is always nice. Pace through the drills was good. The pace within the drills was good. I thought that they were getting some really great reps. One of the comments that I just put on Facebook and I also tweeted out, I have long believed that training camp was very valuable from evaluation based on the background that I have from a coaching perspective. And Coach Cutter in the post-practice press conference made that very statement about one of the differences between being in the pros and being in college is you can get a lot of valuable work without pads on. And that's what they were doing today. There was a lot of install. There's a lot of install. I watched a lot of the skills. Watching the quarterbacks. Quarterback position is going to be interesting. Mike Glennon looks very, very sharp, guys. I've never been a Mike Glennon guy, per se. But Mike looks very athletic. He's moving around way better. The baby deer days are behind him. And he was throwing a very, very accurate ball. Jameis looks like Jameis. Moments of brilliance, moments of despair, but it is practice, so I'm not worried about that. The real question becomes what happens behind number 2, and does that give us the flexibility to be able to move Mike if that becomes a need or an opportunity. On the receiving core, I tweeted out a bunch of stuff. Adam Humphries looks absolutely solid. His biggest problem is his size, but I don't think that's a huge issue in today's NFL. Kenny Bell popped out very well, and it wasn't just his speed. As one of the people on Twitter mentioned, he's always been fast. His hands look good today, and Russell Shepard continues to pop. Jenna Lane had a great comment about Russell Shepard being a special teams ace, but also producing 2 big plays, one with Mike Glennon and one with Jameis Winston today. It wasn't really good practice to get much idea about what's going on the defensive side, but Altaron Werner did pop. I saw Sander mention that, Greg Allman mentioned that, Joe Bucks fan mentioned that. He had 2 almost interceptions. He was all over the field. But in general, pace was good. The only thing I saw that was concerning was there were a number of drops from the receiving core. Not one person, but a number of people. Mike Evans had opened up the day with a drop, but that's not me busting on Mike Evans. It's a long day. There's going to be drops, except the tight end ranks. I was talking to Rick Brown after the practice, and I got to tell you, I don't know that I saw a single drop from any tight end. That's tight end 1 through tight end 26, because I think we've got 1,000 of them on the roster. Every ball that was thrown towards the tight end was caught. We did a lot of work in the later sessions with double tight sets, working on play action, and I got to tell you, the tight end position looks very strong. Now, with that being said, it was hard to see much from Noah today. I was really focused on offense. I'm going to focus on Noah on Saturday and Sunday. So I know he was getting reps. I know that the only couple guys that popped on defense to me, Greg, were Werner, somewhat obviously, and then Will Golston. Will Golston seems to be in the backfield constantly, which is a good sign for us. Will looked very good last year at times, and so hopefully he's coming in healthy and is going to have a great season for us. But I'll definitely be focusing more on the defense this weekend. Today was about checking out the chemistry, the timing, the specificity of the routes. They did some red zone work early, and the spacing looked pretty good. They were trying to do misdirection, get the quarterbacks rolling out of the pocket, and then deliver the football. But as I was mentioning before, ASJ looked very, very gassed out there. Highs and lows, great hands. His blocking position looks solid, better than it has looked in the past. He's staying lower, but he's thickly gassed, and that to me is a bit concerning, given the fact this is the first practice coming out. It wasn't really that hot out there today compared to how it normally is in Florida. I grew up down here. It's not just because I wasn't in football gear out there in the middle of the sun. I just did not think he looked particularly physically good. So there's a review from camp today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Highs and lows. I think we can be very excited about what we're going to see this weekend. And if you have any questions, let me know. And I'm going to do a couple of other little videos before we do the show tonight. We'll see you tonight on the podcast at WhatTheBuck.net. We'll have Mark Cook live in the studio, and we'll be talking Bucs football. Thanks, guys.